I'm sorry, I'm not eating some intestines of a rat somewhere because it's rare and it costs $800 because the poisonous fish rat can kill you. Like, that doesn't make sense to me.
Hi guys. Hi guys, this is my brother Owen. This is my brother Owen. You may remember that I sent him a question asking him about why do we value things that are rare? Why do we place value in things that are rare? Really quickly, the context is that this guy made loads of cash, counterfeit, like the best counterfeiter. So if you think you have an original Van Gogh,
Probably don't.
But anyway, so this guy went to great lengths to counterfeit, getting canvases of the right era, paint of the right era, and what was his downfall is that the white that he had was like zinc white, and he didn't know that it was made with titanium. And when they do their test, they found out that the white he used to counterfeit was not a paint that was available at the time. But the question is why?
I think that was just for one painting.
That was just for one painting, and then
Just
the
messed up on
whole
one painting. It all came down, came crashing down.
But my question is, why don't we buy things because we like them? Particularly when it comes to art or things of beauty. Why wouldn't you want it because it was beautiful? Like, it still looks like a Van Gogh, or it still looks like a Monet, or whatever.
Well, first of all, some of those paintings are ugly. They don't look good. This is just, I'm, call me uncultured, but I just think it's all whack.
I guess so. My question is really about value and where the society places value and what you think about that. Well, so why do we place value in things that are rare even if we don't find them to be beautiful or useful?
That's a great question, and that's why I think some of it's kind of created value in many ways. If it's not I don't know the correct term for this, but if it's not value like goods and services, non-commodified value, is art is mostly like that, and that's all subject to the eye of the beholder. Where I think people have probably gotten played is where the elites have people that can afford this type of stuff. It's not, the value comes from it being status symbol. You know what I mean? Things like that. It's a status symbol if you have one. That had to start somewhere with somebody just filling somebody's head with that BS. But they do that with everything. Like if you have a Gucci belt, you know what I mean? Or I was watching something the other day that was like, okay, BMW is $100,000 and Rolls Royce is $350,000, and they're essentially the same car. And the person was saying even BMW owns Rolls Royce, and they sit on the same chassis. And what gives it that 3 times valuation? And that's just name brand. And name brand is something that's marketed. You know what I mean? And so people, once you tell somebody enough that something is valuable and it's a status symbol, that's really where I think it comes. Because some of those paintings, like I said, they're straight up, they're not pretty. I wouldn't want them in my house. There's a joke of the one that Jay-Z just bought or something that looks like a 5-year-old Jew. You see that one?
No, but
it really looks like I expect to see that on Sesame Street, and nobody would ever say it's like a Warhol or something like that. See how I throw the names around? Van Gogh, Warhol, Donatello, Michelangelo. What's the other turtles' names? And Splinter, their master. Yeah, man, I think that's what it is. It's the status symbol in the elite.
So where should we place value?
I mean, I think value should be placed on things that like taste good, look good, feel good. You know? I'm sorry, I'm not eating some intestines of a rat somewhere because it's rare and it costs $800 because the poisonous fish rat can kill you. Like, that doesn't make sense to me. You ever seen those?
Poisonous fish rats? Can't say I have.
The puffer fish, man. It's like a delicacy.
Yeah.
Because it could kill you.
But it's also not a fish rat. But
no, it isn't.
Now I know what you're talking about.
But if there was a fish rat and I told you that it was the bar, because it could kill you. Like, there were traces of the bubonic plague in it.
I think what you pay for when you pay for the puffer fish, I don't know what it tastes like, so I can't vouch for taste. But I think you pay for the skill of the
Yeah, but the fish, nobody says the fish is that good. Like, it's not like the best fish in the world. That's not what it's about.
Maybe you pay for the experience in that case.
And experiences a lot of times gain value from the story and from all kinds of things. Like the guy who works his tail off so that he can go retire at the fishing village, and that's what they do with the fishing village. They sit around all day and fish. So he works for 40 years so he can go do that. Come on.
Yeah.
It's part of that to me.
And it's funny because as we were talking about status symbols before, in that case, it would, ironically, the guy works towards the status symbol of being able to retire and just have his little simple fishing life, where the person who lived that simple fishing life, his whole life, was considered on a lower status, but you end up aspiring towards that anyway. Why not live that way your whole life? So
yeah, why not commission some 5-year-olds to draw you some paintings?
I have quite a few.
You know what I'm saying? Like,
or do your own.
And then if they're 5-year-olds that mean something to you, then it actually is valuable.
Yeah.
Right? Like, you actually can appreciate it. Other than that, it's like, if I love the painting and then I find out like, oh, but it wasn't the painting.
Right.
Why would that disappoint me?
Alright, so your time is up.
Probably.
But now what we need is for you to ask me a question for our next episode. Give me a minute to think about that. You said you got it.
You ready?
Yeah.
So, Karlene, the question I have for you is, can money buy you happiness?
Ooh, good one. Oh, good one.
And if you say no, empty your bank account into mine.
Well.
And if you say yes, that's the question I have for you.
And then we'll see. Alright guys, if you want to see what my answer is to that question, then it'll be the next video on the playlist. And I'll see you next time. Thanks for watching.
Hasta luego.
Adieu.
Arrivederci.
Adios.
Hasta mañana. Hello.
Hey.
I hope that didn't happen last time.
No, you.
How you gonna get a thumbnail? You can't thumbnail out my area.